Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Memorial Day, Monday, May 27th, NBA slate. One game, Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously, Celtics up 3-0 after that big comeback for them in Game 3. Pacers played without Halliburton in that game and shot terrifically in the first half and couldn't make enough buckets in the second half is what it really boiled down to. The Celtics had 12-plus block shots. Really? The Celtics with no Porzingis, 12-plus block shots. Okay. Amazing. Toppin made a lot of mistakes down the stretch. Nembhard, who had a fabulous game for the Pacers, unfortunately the bad play at the end there, he looked like he was out of control trying to go against Holiday, one of the best defenders in the league, a guy that should have multiple NBA Defensive Player of the Years on his resume. All Jrue Holiday is really a winner, right? So he comes out sick in that game, looks fantastic, played extremely well, especially on the defensive side. TJ McConnell, what more of an effort could you get from him, right? It was absolutely fantastic. Miles Turner, in the second half, all he did was shoot threes, didn't go back to the post where he was so dominant in the first half. Stood outside and shot threes in the second half. Siakam, who was dominant in the first half, hardly touched the ball in the second half. It was a lot of Nembhard, a lot of McConnell. Maybe it was defensive switch. I don't know. But I don't know how you don't go back to those guys in the post. Especially Turner, who's got a height advantage over everybody, especially since Boston switches 1 through 5. I was confused. Like, you shot so well by going to get all those paint points early in the first half, and you really forgot how to do it in the second half. Now, Boston's transition defense I thought was a lot better in the second half, but they still could go down low. It did not make much sense to me, right? Like, all you had to do was keep making hoops. Because Boston, you couldn't do anything to stop Boston on the other side. Boston was coming. So, 3 games, 3 straight overs, 3 games, Pacers covered 2 of the games. Now, you know what I mean? So, it's been one of those type of series so far. And the Pacers have been really good first quarter and first half of these games. Celtics have had to come back, definitely work some. They've had to earn this one. I mean, they got a little lucky in Game 1. Game 2, they had to earn that one, even though they won by 20. Game 3, they were down 19. Still came back to get the job done. Jason Tatum has best three-point shooting night in months. You know what I mean? So, he hadn't hit 5 threes since I couldn't tell you when on that one there. So, Derek White was kind of quiet. Once again, Jaylen Brown, he can get to the dish basically anytime he can. I mean, if you want to really defend Tatum and Brown, you cannot let him go to their right hand to the hole. You have to make him go back to the left side and turn back. That's the only way to really shut them off. If they can get to the rim with the right, you're done. They will make something happen out of that mess. Jaylen Brown's going to finish. Tatum can finish or dish. It's pretty much, that's what it boiled down to. Al Horford, 7 threes. Wow. Right? Horford, now he had a lot of opportunities, and he's going to see a lot of opportunities again here in Game 4, as are the other guys. I mean, that's the one issue with the Pacers is obviously on the defensive side of the ball. That you can live with that if you play good offense. Second half, they did not. I mean, it was pretty prevalent. They shot their ass off in the first. No question about it. Second half was a totally different story. Yes, you can say that the Celtics defense got better, but also the Pacers looked like they're trying to run so fast that they got out of control on a lot of possessions. And Nembhard, you could see that on the last possession, same thing. You had 8 seconds, you had all day. And he's like trying to run, and ends up basically falling all over himself towards the end there. I know Rick Carlisle is considered a good coach. I understand that. But this does not feel like Mike D'Antoni with his runs. Just no defense, too out of control. I'm saying you could win a championship, I think, with this style of offense. I really do. But you cannot do what they did in the second half, which is to get out of control and not maintain that lead. There was no reason to not maintain that lead. None. Now, if you let the lead get down to 10 or something like that, but they should have won game 3. So Celtics have really stole 2 games in this series. The only game they took on handily was game 2. They stole game 1. They stole game 3. So my question is when we look at the line, it's still at 8. Like, okay, it opened up at 6.5 for game 3, went to 7.5, went to 8, went back to 7 because of the Halliburton injury. And now we're at 8. Assume Halliburton's going to be out game 4 if you're going to sit game 3. Who knows if he's going to play or not. If he does play, it might be detrimental to the team, to be really honest with you. Not that Halliburton's not the all-star of that team, but could be bad news overall. Sometimes guys at 75% or 70% don't help. But we like the Pacers again in this one with the points. If they're going to keep giving me 8 points in this one, I don't see how we get away from it. So let's give you the bets for this game 4. And this could be the end of the road here. Like I said, we're not on Pacers money line at all. We're plus points everywhere on there, but it could be rough. We're also going to be on the over. We've been a shade hesitant, but we are going back to the over here. I just think, especially first half, first quarter, Pacers tend to score well. And the second half's been a little bit harder for them. But they've been posting over 222 every damn game, so I don't know how we get away with it or away from it. So Pacers plus 2.5 in the first quarter, plus 5 in the first half, plus 8 for the game. Then we like Miles Turner over 16.5 points. Excuse me. Miles Turner, 20-plus points. Turner, 2+ threes. Turner over 26.5 par. Al Horford over 10.5 points. TJ McConnell over 13.5 points. Jason Tatum under 2.5 threes. I understand he hit 5 in the last game. This ticket is cashed 11 out of 13 games in the postseason. We'll continue to go back to it. Now, if he beats it again, maybe we stay off for the stay off for the NBA Finals or something if they get past this game. But on that one, Nembhard, 2+ threes. Pascal Siakam over 7.5 rebounds. That line did come down from 8.5. And then we're going to take Pacers Celtics over 56.5 first quarter. Over 114 first half. Over 222 for the game. So let's give you those bets one more time. Pacers Celtics game 4, Memorial Day. Pacers plus 2.5 first quarter. Plus 5 in the first half. Plus 8 for the game. Miles Turner over 16.5 points. 20+ points. 2+ threes. Over 26.5 par. Points, assists, rebounds combined. Al Horford over 10.5 points. Horford 15+ points. TJ McConnell over 13.5 points. Tatum under 2.5 threes. Nembhard 2+ threes. Siakam over 7.5 rebounds. And then also Pacers Celtics over 56.5 first quarter. Over 114 first half. And over 222 for the game. So obviously a lot of bets on this particular game, even though there's one game here for the Eastern Conference Finals playing tonight. How do you see all those bets? Real easy to do so. Our betting ledger is available online in multiple spots. At the end of every YouTube episode that we do, in the comments section, docs.google.com/spreadsheet, you will see that in there. Click the link. Go to basketball 23-24 season. Scroll down to May 27th. You'll be able to see all of our bets. What juice we got those at, how many units we played, also what book we ended up playing those at, and then obviously when we get all finished up, the results. Also, you can find this on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages as well. So make sure you do check that out when you get some time. You want to make life easy to find us? That's real easy to do as well. All you have to do is hit subscribe or follow, depending on what social media platform you're watching us on. We'll be in your subscription or followers tab. Every time we drop a new episode of bets. And right now, with baseball and basketball going on, you're getting about 2 per day. And if you want to make life even easier to find us, real simple to do as well, all you have to do is turn on notifications for the social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know sports bets for free has dropped a new episode of bets. give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets, and give you that confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. I do appreciate everybody's support, as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.